Welcome to you, my name's Dale and this is Dale's Addiction. We here have had about 7 days of torrential rain, so much so that even paper feels wet. So it's just revolting. But the good news is that given that there's not much else I can do, I had a whole bunch of topics that I wanted to share on my YouTube channel. And now I have time to film them and edit them and put them out. So I'm not the kind of person that will bulk film and then just hold them and roll them out. I like to get them out there and get the conversation happening when I'm passionate about it. So hopefully if you're experiencing some wet weather or just typical general boredom and you want someone to waffle on in the background while you're doing whatever you do when you watch YouTube videos, then I can, help you with that. Not usually something that you'd expect to see from me. Why my YouTube channel is failing and why I don't care. I guess I'm approaching my 2nd year anniversary on YouTube, and it had me think, and I've been watching a few other YouTubers that started around the same time as me, some that have 15,000 subscribers, some that have 10, some that are up to 30, and I'm like, wow, I'm not even at 6,000 subscribers and I put out a lot of content. Why is my channel failing? And there's a few reasons why. And this is not a sub story video. I think it's a video that you should consider if you are going to enter YouTube around your purpose for doing YouTube and what success looks like on YouTube, at least from my observations. And the things that I don't do that have a direct effect on my channel's growth, my opportunity to earn revenue from my channel, and generally the success of my channel if you were to be objectively looking at it from the outside. So the first thing is, I don't know about you, but the YouTubers that I follow, the bigger YouTubers, and I'm going to put a number on it and say around the 20,000 and up mark, rarely promote new channels or very small channels. And I don't know why. I guess I can make some assumptions that if you have gotten to a point where your channel has traction and people come to watch you, that I suppose it's like being a shoe brand. Why would you go and promote other shoes? I don't know if it's a crossover from the work that I do in my professional life, but a big part of people reaching out and saying, listen, I want to start a channel, I'm thinking about it. I love being a part of helping them make that decision, that courageous decision to have a crack at something new. Be prepared to make mistakes. Let it be imperfect, because most of us are in jobs where we have technical skills and perfection is praised, and it's actually, a requirement to step through. And with YouTube, you put yourself out there publicly, and you're developing all these new skills, talking into a camera, editing your videos, creating thumbnails, using the YouTube app, understanding how revenue works, how to title your video, how to promote your video. They're all new skills for so many of us. And for me, I just love to jump on the bandwagon and help promote these new and upcoming YouTubers. And perhaps that doesn't help my channel. Perhaps that directs traffic away from my channel. I don't know. I've never thought about it in those terms. But if it does, then perhaps that's a reason why my channel is not growing. But I'm not going to change it. The second thing that I do to limit my growth and my revenue is that I don't do affiliate links. Now, there's a few reasons I don't do them. One, my purpose for starting YouTube was to connect with other people who love designer handbags and luxury things. I'm not going to say items, even though I just said items. I hate that word. I don't think it comes up in any other environment that we are a part of. I want to connect with people to talk about things. I could simply, go and register for affiliate links, and everything I talk about I could link in the description box below, and you could click on it and I could make 3 cents from that sale, or whatever the case might be. But I don't have no time for that. I don't buy anything from links in people's videos because I don't like to shop that way. I like the experience of shopping myself. I could make a passive income by putting these links in. For example, my recent Get Ready With Me, I think I listed about 20 products. If each of those had a link, maybe I could have made $10. Like, I don't care, to be honest, about that kind of money for the time I've got to put into it. And I will go into why the time and the payoff is something that I think about all the time later on. I haven't gone viral. And I feel like the videos that go viral usually involve a negative spin on something, on a brand or on a person. And if you look at my videos, I guess this one isn't, most of the videos in my video stream will be quite optimistically focused, like things I'm loving, things that I enjoy, new things, what's coming up that I'm interested in. I will rarely do those negative videos where I will bash a brand or a person, even though I know those videos get a lot of likes and sometimes can go viral. I look through a lot of people's video feeds on YouTube, and because I get a sense, I'm going, is it just me, or am I just hearing negative stuff from this person all the time? So then I go to their homepage and I click on their videos and I look down the list of thumbnails, and there's an overwhelming trend of just, don't buy this is out of fashion, watch out for this, things to avoid. And I'm just like, oh my God, like, it's so negative all the time. I don't want to put out those vibes. I will do negative videos from time to time because I know that they're helpful. That's how we say, oh, they're very helpful for people. It's clickbait. It really is. Because the things, and Connor makes some great jokes about this, the things that we complain about are so first world, it's not funny. And I just think it's a joke. And that's why we make joke videos about them, because they are. I spend a lot of time replying to comments because that's why I'm here. I'm here to connect with you and talk about the things that we both love. I don't have people in my real life to talk to about this. Well, I do now. Ever since I started my YouTube channel and started putting some time into my Instagram, I've got so many new virtual friends who share this common love of luxury. And for me, replying to comments is a big part of making those connections, right? It's not all one way. And Connor and I talked about this in a recent collaboration and said, we understand though that if your channel grows into something where you decide, maybe you didn't set out with the intention, but you decide that it's now going to be a primary form of revenue for you or income for you, then you've got to make the choice around, do you spend all the time replying to comments, or do you spend the time researching, filming and editing content to continue to serve that purpose of building revenue? And I obviously am nowhere near that yet, and probably won't be near that for any time soon because of these things that I don't do. But I think it's something to consider if you're going into YouTube. What is your primary purpose? Is your primary purpose to make it into a business, or is your primary purpose to connect? And are you okay with the fact that you will put a lot of time into things that don't give you a payback? Because even though you don't go into it necessarily for revenue, like I didn't, it's definitely a hobby. There is a part of you that when you see your analytics and you see the payment that you get each month and you look at the work that you've put in, something subconsciously happens and you go, wow, that's a bit disappointing. And it actually takes the enjoyment out of it. If I wasn't getting paid at all, the irony is I'd probably be happier. But because I see how little it returns, it makes me think I'm doing poorly. And if I look at the numbers, I am. So I'm not about perfectionism. I'm not going to have this clear curated background. I'm not going to be a point of knowledge or the gospel on hot new trends, what you should and shouldn't do to be successful in your 20s, 30s, 40s, 50s, whatever. I'm not going to be that person for you. And I know that those videos can be really helpful. But again, they're not videos that I click on. I'm not interested in them. It's my channel. If that means my channel doesn't grow, then I guess it doesn't grow. Like, I don't think that the way I live my life should be the gospel for how you should live your life, because there are certainly things about my life that people wouldn't enjoy. If you've always wanted to be a parent, if you have not wanted to live for 20 years in a remote mining town, like, they're not for everyone, right? We each make our own choices, and I don't think that I can come on here and give you a list of things that are going to make you successful in life when we've taken very different paths. I rarely review new collections. I think I've kind of mentioned this in previous points, but I'm not going to tell you what's hot and what's not. I feel like there are not many YouTubers that speak to me in terms of style. And so that's why I speak about my own style journey in that way, with the hope that I might find some people that are on the same page. I can't walk into a designer boutique and pick up pieces that I love, even if I've got the money, because the sizing and the cut, it just doesn't work for me. I'm not going to do styling videos where I can pick up all of the latest collections. I can't go and buy a pair of Gucci jeans like Cassie Thorpe just did. It's not going to look great on me. And so, again, I wonder how many people are buying those things, but I'll click on the video because I want to know about it, right? And so I understand that those sorts of fashion videos and what's coming and what's new and what you think about them, you can be successful at doing those if you're buying the things. I'm not buying the things because I can't. Well, I can buy them, to sit in my wardrobe and look at, but I can't style them up, so I can't talk about them. I am going to be absolutely honest with you about handbags, and I'm not saying that big YouTubers aren't honest, but here's where I'm coming from. People have asked me a few times about my thoughts on Saint Laurent, and I've been fundamentally honest with you. The brand does not inspire me at all. And in fact, Jessie Styles' recent video having worked there and her experience with wear and tear on certain items, certain bags from the brand, just reinforces that belief of mine. I think that and I've talked about this on Instagram lives before, I think that for every bag that YSL has that's popular, there's a bag that looks similar from another house that is more inspiring to me. And that's just how I feel about it. I feel like to be successful and grow on YouTube, you've got to be able to make videos that are the best bags you can buy for $1,000 up to here's my $50,000 shopping spree. I am not going to try and be everything to everyone. I'm not going to make content that brings in a broad audience and potentially gaslights them to say, I'm going to buy this $1,000 bag. I love Senrev. I don't. I'm not going to buy a $1,000 bag. I was asked to do a collection around bags that I would buy under $2,000. Here's the trick. I can find bags for under $2,000, but I'm not going to buy any of them just because they're not for me. And so why would I go and spend all that time researching bags that someone has requested, right? For the purpose of maybe I'll bring more views to my channel, when really I'm not going to use that information. And so my goal is not to bring in a broad range of viewers and make them think that I am going to buy these bags at either end of the spectrum, the $1,000 bags and the $50,000 hauls. I'm sitting in some kind of niche somewhere, in between that. And so I realize that if you are in a niche area, you're going to get a niche following, which means it's going to be smaller. I don't buy the bags that get the views. I don't buy the classic flaps from Chanel. In fact, I don't buy much from Chanel, and that's going to be another video about why I'm not buying anything from Chanel in the foreseeable future. I'm not interested in Hermes. I won't be buying Birkins and Kellys and Constances. I won't be unboxing them. I won't be talking about scoring those bags. So again, I realise that will limit my channel. What I buy is quite different. You guys tell me that in the comments, and that's cool. I'm cool with that. That's why I don't care. And you will rarely see me promoting goods or doing giveaways. Look, I did a Lily Silk collaboration, and they offered me the pillowcase and a shirt, and I didn't want the pillowcase, but they insisted that I take the pillowcase, and it's lovely, but I don't use it, and I don't use it because it doesn't match with my bed linen, and it looks weird amongst my beautiful thread count cotton sheets. My 1400 thread count cotton sheets. That's what I want to sleep on. The shirt, however, I selected a shirt that worked for me, and I'm really glad that I got that opportunity to get a couple of products from a company that we all talk about and go, oh God, here they go again. But to get something that really fit with my aesthetic and to get it for free just for reviewing it was good fun. Speaking of which, here I have some Collagen Drink, which I've been drinking for the last 4 days from Collagen & Co. I'm going to include a review of it in a few weeks after I've had it for a couple of weeks. This is not something that I would like. It looks like a Cosmopolitan because I'll put a bit of orange in, but I'm really enjoying it. I don't know if it's having any positive side effects. This is only my 4th day, but I will take those opportunities to review things that I think I'd like to integrate into my lifestyle or diet, but not for the purpose of selling them to you. Collagen, get in me. The other thing is, I'm not going to give my time away for free. There are a lot of brands that want to enter in collaborations where you specifically review their product, that it's not part of a vlog, that it's a standalone thing. And I'm like, well, pay me for it, right? Pay me for it. I'm not doing it for free. Your product is not something that I want. So if you're not going to pay me for it, I'm not doing it. So that gets me to payment. I had a look at my analytics, and I rarely do because I don't care. But I had a look and I found out some interesting facts just to let you guys know. Things we don't talk about. My highest performing video in terms of revenue is the Balenciaga Gucci Hacker Project unboxing, in which I got a hat and I got this tote bag. Now that's sitting on around 16,000 views. I have videos that have more views, but I think because of the subscriber count that I had when I had those videos, the payment per 1,000 views would have been different to what it is now. That video would have been an hour to make, an hour to edit and do the thumbnail, because unboxings are really easy videos to do, like they're pretty concise. And it's been up for almost 4 months, and it's made $188. Okay, so you could say for 2 hours work, $188 over 4 months. Okay, that's one video out of, a couple of hundred videos. So you might say, have I done a couple of hundred videos or just 100? I can't remember. Maybe it's 100. Anyway, so you might go, okay, well, if you added all that up, that could easily add up, right? But that's the highest performing one. My recent holiday vlog would have taken way more hours to edit, pull everything together. So I'm going to say the time I spent vlogging I won't count, because I was just capturing bits of film of things as we were experiencing them. But putting that all together, putting music over it, editing bits out, making the storyline move across. That video is sitting on around 1,000 views, right? And it's been up for a month, and it's made $18. So put that into an hourly rate. Like, it's not even worth it. It's not even, why bother? So I guess in summary, the reason I'm having this conversation with you is, if you're starting YouTube to make money, then don't follow what I've done, right? These are probably do the opposite of every single thing that I've mentioned in this video, okay? Because that's how you're going to get growth. And be okay with the fact that as you grow, your relationship with your subscribers is going to change. The things that you will do for money will change. And nobody that's on YouTube can say that they aren't motivated by the money if it's their primary source of income. And so you will see things. And I really take my hat off to people like the Cassie Thorpes of the world, who you don't see her collaborate often, and when she does, it's something that she really believes in, right? So the far-fetched collaborations are perfect for her. She gets to do an edit, she will buy the clothes, she'll wear the clothes, she buys things that work for her. She doesn't change herself to fit in with the brand. If I could get a far-fetched collaboration, maybe I could buy some ready to wear. But yeah, I think otherwise, if you just want to, you know, have a hobby on the side and you want to connect with other like-minded people, then be really clear about the fact that every time you choose to be yourself, every time you choose to connect rather than to see the cash register roll on, you're probably going to cop, you know, that same thing that I do every month when I get my payment and go, wow, so much work. And if the dollar sign wasn't next to it, I wouldn't care. But it is, and so it does kind of put a dampener on all of that. And at the end of the day, for me, it's not work. For me, it's something I say, I've got a few spare minutes. I'd love to go and play with my bags and talk about them with you. So thank you to those of you who do jump in, who subscribe to my channel, who comment, who chat to me in the DMs on Instagram. I love it. That's what I'm here for. And if that means my channel is going to grow slowly, or that it's failing compared to other channels who've been around for the same period of time, so be it. So be it. It will be interesting to see how this video goes, considering that I'm talking about failure and negative things compared to other videos. Perhaps I'll do a follow-up video to see how my negative videos go compared to my optimistic videos. In any case, I usually put out videos on Wednesdays and Sundays, but sometimes I do extras. In fact, a lot of the time I do extras. I just don't want to commit to doing that. I don't know why people are beeping horns at the moment, just to add some more, you know, background noise. But if you've liked this one, throw me a thumbs up, and in the comments, just share with me what are your thoughts. Like, who do you follow and what for? Like, what do you use YouTube for? Do you use it for information? Do you use it for research? Do you use it for what's coming? Do you use it just to connect with like-minded people? Or all of the above? What are your primary motivators? And what makes you hit the subscribe button? I'm going to see you in my next video, which is coming right up. I've got a tag video that I was tagged in by Poola from With a Touch of Luxury around this concept of collecting luxury. I've addressed it before on a very, very superficial note, so I'm going to dive into that one next. Hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll see you then. Bye!